What do you do, PTP family? It's your boy, Prediction guys. I'm back here on a video. This time, I like to talk about the NBA playoff 226, guys. So we know the bracket we're looking at, guys. We have the Thunder, Suns, Lakers, Rockets, Denver, the Nuggets, and Wolves, and then you got the Spurs and the Blazers, and then in the East Conference you got the Detroit Pistons, you got the Magic, you got the Cavalier, Raptors, you got the Knicks and the Hawks, you got the Celtics, 76ers. So far, what's my take on it? I know already. My team, the Thunders, my favorite player, Shea Alexander. We're gonna sweep. We're gonna sweep the OKC Thunder. We're gonna excuse me. We're gonna sweep the Phoenix Suns. I ain't worried about it. That's fun. I said the OKC, my own team. We're gonna sweep the Suns. I ain't worried about that already. It's an easy one right there. Fourth, that's gonna be a 4-0 sweep right there. Lead by Shea Alexander, and the rest of the crew gonna dominate like we did game 2 last night. We dominated. We're gonna take the series back to in Phoenix. We're gonna finish them off in Phoenix in game 4. I know already. So the shocking one here to me is the Lakers versus the Rockets. Everybody had the Rockets as the favorite to come out because of Luka and AR, Austin Reed both are out in injury and all that stuff. So the fact that LeBron James, old man LeBron James, carrying this Laker team, and then again with the addition of Marcus Smart helping out. Luke Kennard also balling in the playoff. He's doing his thing and all that stuff. So now the question is this: will tonight, will the Rockets get a game 1 at home tonight? My answer will be yes. I believe the Rockets will tie the series up, and they'll win the series. They'll tie the series, and I believe they'll win the series. I know the Lakers are doing good at home, but I don't trust the Lakers in the road. I don't trust them in the road, so I'm definitely give the Rockets to win this game at home. And I just got a feeling that Durant is gonna get his team more involved. He's gonna be aware of more of the double team. He's gonna start, looking out and all that stuff, scouting on first team, and of course the team gonna start making shots going forward. You know what I mean? They gotta make shots. You cannot have Kevin Durant, the assassin, be by himself. He's the only one that's creating shots. And the sad thing to me is this, that I'm confused on, honestly, is this, guys. I don't know why the Rockets did not get a point guard. Their veteran Fred VanVleet was going to be out. They should have known that. I'm surprised they did not get a veteran point guard that could facilitate the secondary unit while whenever, KD's out and all that stuff. Because again, Amon Thompson, he's developing. He's more of a inside scorer. He's still trying to work. He's still trying to improve his outside game. The moment he does, that kid will be special. But I think he still has developing going on. So I don't know why they didn't get a veteran point guard. And there were plenty of veteran point guards they could have got. Honestly, there were plenty of veteran point guards they could have got. So that to me was kind of surprised that they didn't make that move. During the trading period. That was a surprise to me. I don't know why they didn't do that. But again, I do got the Rockets winning tonight, and I do got the Rockets tying the series up, and I do have the Rockets winning this game. I do have the Rockets win this series as well, guys. I know y'all all probably surprised by it. Sorry, Laker fans. I'm just being realistic here again. I just don't trust the Lakers on the road. Honestly, home they do pretty good, but I just don't trust them on the road. So I do got the Rockets winning tonight, and I got them tying the series again back home as well too. And next match, we got the Denver Nuggets versus the Minnesota Timberwolves, right? So the Minnesota Timberwolves, again, if Ant-Man, Julius Randolph, again, if they all the crew show up like this, and DiVincenzo, if they all show up like this the way they did, and the bench the way they did, I think this game will go into 7 series for sure. We already know that. And I would not be surprised if the Wolves do eliminate the Denver Nuggets. I would not be shocked by that. If Julius Randolph had the same impact he has in Game 2, same with Ant-Man. Ant-Man, we already know he shows up. We already know he shows up. We already know he shows up. When he has a bad game, he admits he shows up. We already know that. If Julius Randolph have a same game he had in Game 2, and plus the bench doing the same thing, oh yeah, this series definitely be going 7-game series, and I think the Denver Nuggets will be definitely big trouble. So who do I have winning at home? Who do I have winning the series? Home, honestly, I do have the Wolves winning at home against the Denver Nuggets. Since they are one apiece each, I do have the Wolves taking the series 2-1. and then we'll go from there. Spurs versus Trailblazers. This one kind of surprised me. I wasn't shocked. I think the Trailblazers should have won this game. That game previously they played. Again, Scooter Henderson was a big contributor in that game. He was their best player in that series. Him and Drew Holiday were the best one. Again, they're again Turbo. Their best point guard Turbo. He was kind of struggling. He was not himself in that game 2 matchup, but we'll see how he is back at home. Avia is not like that usually, but we'll see if he makes any changes, which I think he will, especially if Wemby is not playing this series in game 3. Do not be surprised if the Trailblazer still game 3 at home. Do not be shocked if Wemby's not playing. Again, I'm not saying the Spurs can't go far without Wemby against this Trailblazer. I know they can take care of them, no problem. I'm just saying that paint will be looking so sweet, especially for Avia. We know Turbo, he likes to go into that paint. We know how he is. So again, don't forget, Jeremy Grant was not himself. He was not himself. So imagine him playing the way he normally does. And we already know how he is when he have his shot going. We know how Jeremy Grant is. So imagine at home how he is going to be playing. You know what I mean? So you're gonna have too many players gonna be having too many of the Trailblazers. They're at home. They have their crowd rallying their back and all that stuff. They're gonna have momentum now. So I would not be shocked if Trailblazers win this take game 3 at home. If Wemby's not playing, I am definitely going for Trailblazers to take the series. I'm definitely going for Trailblazers to steal game 3 at home if Wemby's not playing. I'm going to keep it a buck right there. Wemby's that protection for them. He's that guy for them. He's that all around. This one day, he's their best player. Again, don't get me wrong. De'Aaron Fox, legit superstar. We already know that already. But again, like I said again, if that paint's not being protected, you already know what Turbo could do. You know what Demi Avdia, we know what Demi Avdia can do. We already know what he can do, guys. We already know what he can do. He's very special. We know that already, So again, if Wemby not playing, I'm going for Trailblazers still game 3 for sure at home. Especially the way Drew Holiday playing. This veteran Drew Holiday, he is too good. He know how to control the tempo. He know how to get his team. He know how to get his team in good position, all that stuff. He makes good plays. That's a Drew Holiday. We all know what he's capable of. Two-time NBA champion. We already know what he's capable of. So now I'm gonna go on the east side. I'm going to East Side Conference now. We got Detroit Pistons versus Magic. Both teams tied the series 1-1. Detroit came off. They didn't really have their best game, but they did pretty good in in coming back and punching the Magic back. Look at again, the first series they played horrible. The Magic punched them. The Magic showed who they were. They showed the more energy, the more physical team. But then Detroit again last night came and punched back. The Magic's in our series tied. Now they're going to Orlando. I do have the Detroit finishing the series off. So I do have Detroit win the series in 5. I will not lie to you guys. I do have Detroit win the series in 5. I don't see the series going to 7-game series. I think Detroit will make more adjustments still going forward as well. Because again, some of their shots weren't going in as well, and again, it was a low-scoring game. So I do have Detroit. Detroit definitely win the series 5-1. So I do have Detroit winning both games in Orlando, and then bringing the game back at home, and finish the Magic back at home for sure. We'll go to Cleveland. The Cleveland Cavaliers versus Toronto Raptors. Guys, we already know. Sorry, Toronto fans. This is a sweep. It's a straight sweep. I'm sorry. It's a straight sweep. Cavaliers are too much for you, James Harden. Mitchell's the problem. Mitchell's a problem this playoff. He's a problem. Mitchell's a problem. And if James Harden could play the way he needs to play and not choke in the playoff and help Mitchell, I think the Cleveland Cavaliers could really, really go far. They could really, really go far. They can really go far in my take on this for sure. They can really go far. So again, I have the Cleveland Cavaliers sweeping the Toronto 4-0, and then again waiting for the next opponent. So we're gonna go for the next matchup. We got the New York Knicks stand up Atlanta Hawk. I know Atlanta Hawk fans out there excited. Okay, this Atlanta Hawk group is very special. I mean, like, they're very special. They are dominating. Like, no one did not expect this Atlanta group to be like this. No one did not expect. With the addition they had made, just like they added so many players. They traded Trae Young. They are a much better team without Trae Young. It's peace volume right then and there. So who do I have win this series? I do have the New York Knicks. I do have the New York Knicks win this series. I don't think the New York Knicks will fumble. I think they'll still both. I think they'll steal both games in Atlanta. Don't get me wrong, Atlanta are very feisty. They're very feisty, especially at home. They're very good at home. But something tells me that I do have the Knicks stealing both games in Atlanta, and I believe the Knicks will win this game in 5. I think the Knicks will finish the Atlanta Hawks in 5. Atlanta Hawks won. They had one good game. They had one good win, started the series, but I think something tells me that New York Knicks will win this series in 5. My take on that. Comment down below what y'all think on that as well, guys. And in the final Eastern Conference match, we got the Boston Celtics versus the Philadelphia 76ers. Oh my God. Eshko, and Tyrese Maxey. Those two are definitely the future of the 76ers franchise. Those two are the future. I will not lie to you. If I was the 76ers, I ever see my future with Maxey and Eshko, I'm definitely trading Joel Embiid. See if I get some assets for him, see what team want him, but I doubt any team want him, especially his injury-prone life. I doubt any team want that guy. But again, they might get a low offer for him, but I don't think any team gonna try to trade for. I mean, there might be some team that might be desperate, might want Joel Embiid, but again, he's so injury prone. Like his value is so low, honestly. But again, Eshko and Maxey are the team feature cornerstone. Honestly, those two duos are gonna be a problem in the league going forward. They're gonna be a problem in the league. Those two, if they play the way they played in Game 2 at Boston, this series gonna be going for Boston. Gonna be going for having a tough series, and this series gonna be going for a long time. It's going to be going for 7 series. And I would not be surprised if the 76ers upset the Boston Celtics. But again, Celtics are the better team here. We already know that. Celtics are the better team. But again, if Eshko and Tyrese Maxey play the way they play in Game 2, I would not be surprised if the 76ers eliminate the Boston Celtics. I would not be shocked, guys. Who do I have win this series? At home, I do have 76ers taking the series at home. I just think that crowd with Eshko and Tyrese Maxey, they'll feed off that crowd. And then again, Paul George gonna be doing his thing as well too here and there. Making play Kelly Oubre as well too. Drummond gonna be more, especially at home. This 76ers fans are gonna be rallying behind their players, and I just think Celtics are it's gonna be a good series, but I do have the 76ers stealing Game 3 at home and beating the Celtics and going up 2-1 against the Celtics. Guys, that's all my prediction right there, guys. Comment down below what do you think on prediction, guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe button, guys, and make sure, guys, to join the PTP family so you can be part of the PTP family, guys. Again, guys, thank you guys for subscribing to my channel, guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. God bless everyone. You guys stay safe out there, guys, and peace.